The following program is rated mature. It may contain strong, coarse language, violence, and other mature content not appropriate for children under 17. The views expressed in this program may not represent those of this cable station or its employees.
It's 9 o'clock on a Friday night, so grab a seat and you just might see something really great. You've got the time, it's not too late to watch a show that will give you laughs and chills and thrills. There's nothing that they haven't tried, 'cause everything tastes great when it's deep fried. So lock your doors and sit right down. There is no better place to go, 'cause it's time for the Not So Late Show.
So on today's show,
I blow out everyone's speakers at home.
you blew everyone's speakers.
But next to the TV, all right?
But no, it's even more important than that.
It is?
Than the hundreds of TVs. Who am I kidding? The 3 TVs you now have to buy and replace.
Let's be honest, it's Torrington. It's the old school TVs that are in everyone's homes. If they're on this, let me put it this way. If they are watching us right now, their TVs were already broken because they can't change the channel. I stand by that. It's fixed. It works.
What'd you do?
I wiggled the HDMI.
Figures.
Yeah, wiggle, wiggle.
Well, anyway, we're not going to do it at the moment.
We aren't?
No.
What were we going to do in a different moment?
Well, if you give me a second, I will tell you and the audience at large.
I'm not sighing at you. I just feel like I have to burp.
Well, then burp.
No.
It'd be easier if you fart.
No, that comes later when I can't burp. Uh-huh.
Something is going to happen today for the first time in someone's 30 or 40-something years on the planet.
For one thing, I'm no way in my 40s. I was mistaken in my 20s several times last week.
I would give you that. You got to shave, though.
I do. I have to be clean shaven for that to work.
You do.
Like when it looks like now when I'm in the Hawaiian shirt, like kind of like if I let this go anymore, it becomes like pedo 5 o'clock shadow. It's not good.
Pedo 5-0?
Pedo 5-0.
I love it.
Wow. Yeah. All right.
Nice. So, what'd you do this week? Actually, 2 weeks in a row. This is awesome.
Thinking hard.
Wow, that much.
Thinking really hard.
If you think hard enough, you might either get that burp or fart out.
I worked on my plane a little bit.
What'd you do?
Prepared an area to prime parts.
Like Optimus Prime?
Yeah, we'll go with that. Optimus zinc chromate or zinc phosphate prime.
Zincafate?
Zincafate.
Ooh.
I did a lot of paperwork for the airport. That was not thrilling. Let's see what else. I got in a bunch of cat supplies. Want to get my cute kitty.
What exactly did you get?
Got it.
What supplies do you need? You need a litter box.
Yep, I got in a litter box. I got in litter.
A scooper.
I don't need it because it's like this litter box that has.
Did you get one of those fucking $80 freaking cat boxes?
$29.
Okay.
So it's a manual automatic cleaner. If there is such a thing. Essentially, it's got this grate inside where you roll the cat box. It's got a top on it. You roll it upside down, and then you roll it back, and all their droppings collect in this bin, and you can just pop that out.
What? What's wrong with it?
All I'm hearing is.
It's facing your throat. It's like
I didn't know it flipped over.
That would work if you had a stoma, but it's really not doing you any good right now.
How about now? Can you hear me now?
Well, I could hear you before. It just sounded like ass.
Yeah.
Dad,
now it just sounds like
me.
Balls.
Yeah.
So it's one of those boxes you flip upside down and then you pull the container like da 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 da.
Well, did you ever see those cat boxes?
Yeah, where it's like.
Well, no, those are just ridiculous. Yeah, it takes like 10 minutes just to clean it. It's like, no. No, it's actually a really cool design. I think it's like 2 or 3 identically sized.
Yeah, it's a sifter box.
Yeah, basically. So it's just like you pick it up, you sift it, and all the poo stays there, and then you just go,
yep.
and then you put that one on the bottom. You just keep rotating.
You still need a scoop for that.
You don't.
Yeah?
Yeah, you do.
Why?
No.
Because my parents have one of those and they've had it for a very long time. And it does work fairly well, but you still kind of need one.
Gotcha. Because what we used to do is when the cat box got bad enough with my last cat, we'd just be like, cat box empty, cheap litter.
Yeah, but cheap litter doesn't clump and
It
hold
sure doesn't,
odor.
which is why we just got in the fact of cheap litter. Whole thing.
With the box and everything?
Yeah, it's like, this is over. Brand new one. No.
Why is there a freight truck backing up? Because those are our cat boxes.
Exactly.
I ordered it in bulk.
In bulk, yeah. So, to answer your question, litter,
Litter,
cat box,
box,
kitten food. Had to get some kitten wet food, some kitten dry food, toys, clearly.
Well, what kind of toys?
So I got one of it's like a 3-tier thing that has like the balls like enclosed in kind of like a
the
donut.
Hamster, like the hamster
Like a
type
donut, so
thing?
they can like reach in and bat the ball, and the ball goes round and round and round.
Right.
A few tiers, one of
Yeah.
those. A bunch of the cheap, just kind of like fake mice. A little feather taunt the cat thing,
Right.
and a food bowl,
That helps to feed it.
catnip, because I have to have entertainment too.
Who doesn't like to see a cat high as a kite?
Yep, exactly, and a cat tree.
How about water?
I don't have to buy that. I actually get that at very low cost, just within my own home. Yep.
Do you have a way to distribute it to the feline?
Yes, in the bowl I purchased.
So you have a food and water bowl?
Correct. It is dual purpose.
That's fancy.
It's very fancy, yeah. So I think that's gonna work pretty well.
Yeah.
Pick the kitty up in
About a week and a half.
10
no?
days.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very
Nice.
excited.
When are you bringing it to the show?
That week.
Are you going to bring it? Are you actually going to bring it?
I am,
You
because
said that about the dog, and the dog's easier to transport.
no, it's not.
Well, it is.
Yeah. When the kitty's really little, you can just put it. It's super easy.
You're just going to put it in a pocket.
Yeah.
Here, sit there, and then it's going to claw your face while it tries to get out.
Perfect.
For you.
Yeah, no.
So close your eyes.
We'll bring with a cat carrier with a lot of food and a bunch of toys. We'll hear a little claw.
Yeah, you want to know what you're going to hear in the back of the car?
Now I'm gonna hear. Wait, hold on.
Oh,
Hold on. Here's one.
because of course you already somehow have a video.
Yeah, I did. Well, I went to go visit the kitty.
What, you didn't see that video?
Went to go visit the kitty.
I did. I was just playing it up for the Brad trying to speak its language.
Aww. That's what I'm gonna hear.
So come that week,
Uh huh.
we're gonna have to shut that door and just let her run wild. Mm-hmm. And then we're like, "Where's the cat?" We're gonna see it up there. Mm-hmm. And then Brad has to buy a new curtain that they haven't made since about 1994.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be the first time I ruined it.
No,
Anyways,
the last time it came, you did good. Enough.
I did more by trying to fix it then. Anyways, let's move past that.
It only took several years to become not noticeable.
Yeah.
I don't think we could actually figure. Maybe if we really looked, but at first glance, I don't think we could figure out which one it is.
I don't think you could either.
No.
That one.
Nailed it.
Anyways.
It's the one that's never used over in the corner.
Yeah, the one that looks a little cleaner. And
You have a drinking problem.
I do.
Yeah.
So I picked up a bunch of cat stuff. Did a bunch of airport stuff today.
What about dog stuff?
Play with the puppy. I always play with the puppy.
Yes, which I was viciously attacked by.
I don't see any marks on you. Okay, well that's pretty much normal for a puppy. Yeah. Well, you're not supposed to just leave your arm in its mouth to gnaw on.
You didn't tell me that.
I didn't think that was necessary to explain.
Well, I don't want to ruin your training of your dog.
By telling it, please don't bite me and use my arm as a chew toy?
Exactly.
Well,
What if
she
you're
doesn't
training
bite-
it to be a police dog? Then
Well-
I'd ruin everything.
Well, you should be able to tell the police dog to stop.
Not at that age.
True. At that age, it's just murder.
It's not.
Yeah. Yeah. What's the dog doing? Murdering. That's what he does
yeah.
at this age, murdering. It's a lot of murder for the...
It likes the taste of flesh and blood.
It's true. But she's adorable. She went and played Frisbee today. You came over.
I did.
Yep. And you
And
had...
she got to play frisbee, and then it's like,
And then
that's too far. Then it became human fetch.
Human fetch, yeah. That's how it works.
It's
It's
like,
like, I'm going to get this. I'm going to get this. I'm going to stay right here. You can go ahead and get that. All right, we'll try it again. You can get it again.
Yeah. No.
It's like, I'm going to chase it halfway, like I'm making an effort. And
then you're like, I'm going to throw it 300 feet away, and about 54 feet into the trot, it's like, yeah, no. But
lost interest.
Yeah, but she still has the puppy. I can trot, but I'm still a clumsy puppy. So
it's adorable.
it's kind of like, oh, the rear wheels are out of alignment, and just. It's like, oh, there. Okay.
It's like seeing that tractor trailer going down the road that like shouldn't be on the road. Mm-hmm. That's what the puppy runs like.
It's like, oh, it's a tractor trailer on ice. I wonder how this one's gonna turn out. It's like, it's like.
Yeah, but tractor trailer on ice has a great soundtrack.
Did you see it on Broadway?
No.
Oh.
Does it go crash, bang, boom?
I wonder if that's a Disney thing.
What?
Tractor trailers on ice.
Not that I'm aware of.
No.
From the makers of Cars.
I see what you did there.
So it's a Pixar film.
Cars 4, Mater's Revenge.
They do have cars on ice.
Do they?
Yeah, it's part of that whole Disney on Ice thing.
Really?
There's cars that go out on the ice that look like the cars.
I was hoping.
It's actually kind of impressive.
I was just hoping it was just like a car that came out of the ice, just some donuts, and then just like whams into the hockey boards, and then just stays there until the paramedics come.
No, Clarkson isn't involved.
Clarkson!
No, it's a Subaru rally car. So it's got like all the cool bellsies and whistles.
And it just does donuts around the other skaters on the ice.
It does.
That'd be great.
Synchronized donuts, but donuts nonetheless.
How about you? What'd you do?
Got viciously attacked by a dog.
Yeah, sure you did.
I did.
Uh-huh.
It was relentless. I'm in great amounts of pain right now.
Relentless in its cuteness.
I never said what it was relentless in. I just said it was relentless.
That's fair.
Thank you. Went to work. That was unpleasant because work. And then I was attacked by a dog.
Oh, you want to hear something funny that happened? All
Me
right.
being attacked by a dog.
Well, the half of this is not funny and half of it is.
Ooh, do the not funny half first, so that way we have a pleasant ending.
So our friends out in Hawaii, right?
Missed them.
Yeah, I know. Who own the new place out there? So apparently one of them was
Viciously attacked by a dog.
no. One of them was on a jury of a second-degree murder trial.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. I just found that out after the fact. I knew she was like I knew she was doing jury duty while I was out there, and I dropped off a bunch of granola bars. You know my homemade like really good granola bars.
Yeah, the ones you haven't made me in 3 years.
Yes, exactly. So I dropped off a whole huge tray for him out there, right? And so I get back, and obviously they can't talk at all about anything going on in jury, whatever. I get this text, and she goes, "The jury has come to unanimous conclusion, or unanimous decision." And then the next text is, "Your granola bars are the best in the world." I was like, "That's probably not what they're looking for, but thank you."
Yeah.
Have you reached a verdict? Yes. These granola bars are killer. No.
That's great, but what about him? Yeah. Oh,
we don't know. We haven't talked about that yet.
Yeah,
we don't know him. Yeah,
that's a tomorrow
that's
thing.
a tomorrow thing. Yeah, we're just on granola bars today.
We'll be
we'll get right back to that. So that was entertaining to me.
Still haven't made my cookies either. Your killer chocolate chip cookies.
Yes, haven't I? Question mark. Really? I'll have to.
You did make cupcakes.
It's true, but the cookies are better.
I wouldn't know.
Wow. No, you wouldn't, would you? All right, fine. Make them. When are you working next?
Possibly tomorrow.
Maybe not.
Definitely Monday.
All right. Well, maybe if I get some time tomorrow, I'll try and do a batch of cookies.
Hooray.
All right. So let's see. What else is new?
Did you hear about Pat?
No?
Yeah, this is sad, and that's why he's not here this week. He tried skydiving and went a little off course. Yeah, no, he went a little off course. Landed, but
you don't try. Normally doers do not. There is no try.
Yeah, he landed on a small island.
Okay.
With a native tribe, and we don't know if he's going to make it out.
That's an interesting place to decide to go skydiving.
Well, I never said he had the greatest common sense ever.
Yeah, but he does have a pretty long-range plane.
He does.
Yeah, that part is surprising. Yeah.
Well.
Uh-huh.
So
Is the tribe like those who live on Martha's Vineyard, and now he's one of them and is training to become a sommelier?
Could be.
Might be.
Could be. Could be Block Island. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
He just said it wasn't
it
wasn't very populated.
Where he's training to be crotchety.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
Oh. Hey, we got some tech news?
Yeah.
We do.
Yeah.
Go
Lots
on.
of it because we never even touched upon it last week either when we got back. Because we were talking about somebody
Doing the Apple stuff?
What Apple stuff? You're the Apple guy. I give you the Apple news.
All right. You
So
don't
do
have
some
any of it in there.
I don't think so.
All right. Apple came out with a whole bunch of new iPads. Just kind of updates to the iPad Mini, finally. A couple updates to the lower-end ones. They came out with an update to their AirPods, which are their wireless headphones.
Yes.
So now that they connect faster, and they have better connectivity, and they have charge faster, and all sorts of other stuff. And you know the thing that annoys me the most about all of it?
None of it's USB-C.
Yes! Yes, for crying out loud! Damn it, Apple! Damn it! USB-C? Come on!
It's called the Universal Serial Bus for a reason. Except Apple.
I don't want Lightning anymore. I don't want any more extra cables when I travel. Get rid of the goddamn Lightning.
It should be the USB-EFA. Universal Serial Bus except for Apple.
Uh-huh.
That's nice because everything I own is USB-C, and it's a pleasure. Mm-hmm. It's like, oh, I have to plug this in. Oh, that's right. They all use the same cable.
Wouldn't that be nice?
My phone wirelessly charges. That's amazeballs.
That would be nice.
Oh, it is nice. Mm-hmm. It is nice.
Tell me, what's it like?
It's like doing heroin.
Tell me, what's that like?
I have no idea.
Okay. Well, it's like
Ecstasy?
This could be a dark rabbit hole.
Eating a cupcake? I don't know. Picture something that's really awesome and just, make your own.
Did you just say taking heroin is awesome? I feel like you've just made that comparison.
If you do heroin, then maybe it is. I don't know.
I feel like it's not. Remember, kids, don't do drugs.
Yeah. Drugs are dumb.
Yeah.
I've never done it.
See, now we've pissed off everyone watching. Now they're tuning out.
We don't go for the heroin addicts. We go for the stoners.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
And they think heroin addicts are dumb too.
That's true.
I'm not really worried about it.
All right. Moving on.
Drugs are bad. Okay.
Drugs are bad, okay? Don't do drugs anymore. Drugs are bad, okay?
So, dash buttons. Amazon's dash buttons.
Yes. So, in case you're not familiar, they're about
the size of a thumb.
They're about like that big,
Yeah.
and they have a button, and they do one thing and one thing only: order shit off of Amazon.
Not anymore.
What?
Amazon is discontinuing the dash buttons.
What?
They said themselves that it's no longer needed in a world where you can just tell your speaker to order it for you.
What?
You've done that.
I have only done that when they've had crazy sales of things like Alexa only item, not only items, but Alexa only deals where something's ridiculously cheap. You can buy this 150 load of Tide for $3. I'm like, okay.
It's like,
Alexa, order Tide. And it's like, you have ordered the Born to Ride CD set. I'm like, no! And that's why dash buttons are necessary.
That's right. Yeah, can't fuck that up.
Because it's like...
That thing.
Yeah, Alexa, order... And it's something completely different, It's like, but who's who's trying to order something like Alexa, order the Asus motherboard MB34Q7. It's like, did you mean order Jesus?
If he's available to order it for me, I mean, go for it. But
yeah, it's just not. It doesn't work like that.
It's not how this works.
That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, their voice pickup is not accurate enough yet.
Yeah. Good enough. Good enough to cancel dash buttons. It's probably costing a decent penny to make those too.
Oh.
Yeah.
mass quantity
is costing them money, period. Even if it's mere cents on the dollar.
I guess
when it's already in their speaker, just be like, no.
They charge $5 for a little piece of plastic and a tiny circuit board. There's no way that thing costs more than $5.
Yeah. I can't believe people bought them in the first place. Like, you can't just go on the app and type that in and just say order now.
Yep. Anyways.
Ugh. So, do you remember a while back we had a story about Blockbuster Video and there was actually still a few locations open?
Now there's one.
There is only one left. And it's
the
in the United States, though.
Which, by the way,
I
had a coworker who was out there doing TV stuff by it, very close by to this past year. And I berated him for not doing any funny segments at the Last Blockbuster in the United States. I was like, that is the Last Blockbuster. You could have done something funny for TV, and you didn't. And he's like, wait, that's the last one? That's it? And I didn't do anything funny for TV? And I'm like, yes, that is exactly what I just said. And he's like, oh man, that sucks. Yes, it does.
And so do you.
You should feel shame. I do. And that's how the conversation ended.
It's a hell of a conversation.
It really was. Yeah, it was good.
So, if you happen
He learned his lesson.
He did. If you happen to be in Bend, Oregon, that's where the only one in the entire world is, because the last few in Australia actually shuttered.
I feel like what happens, like, there's all that, like, promotional material. Like, now that, like, the other ones have shuttered, does that, like, is it kind of like Survivor? It's like, congratulations, you now own the Blockbuster brand, because there's no other, like, corporate structure or entity.
Yeah, I don't know how it's surviving.
Like, how does that work? It's like, you are the last one. You own Blockbuster. Congratulations. You own all of it. But it's,
But they got to be paying a franchise fee to someone.
To who?
I don't know, but there's got to be somebody.
I think when you buy the franchise, that's,
Yeah, but usually you're paying like X amount a month or a year to use the name. It's like you're licensing it.
Well, I think for the franchise for Blockbuster was like ordering DVDs and whatever else through them, right? But now there's nothing to order through. So does this Last Blockbuster just go to Walmart? I mean, like, do they get their DVDs from Walmart and do it that way? I don't know how this works.
They're going to the red box, getting all the DVDs out, putting on their shelf, and then charging triple.
Yes! That's called arbitrage.
Cool.
In case you didn't know that.
Isn't that a bird?
No. Oh. It's an albatross.
Oh.
Like Blockbuster, so it is kind of the same thing. But no, arbitrage is going out and finding something that you can sell for more money and selling it for that.
Cool.
Basically, arbitrage is a way of saying being a middleman.
Okay.
There you go.
How about that?
Yeah, how about that?
Or someone who peruses the Goodwills and then sells it on eBay.
That is also arbitrage. Yeah. Yep. Uh-huh.
Not sabotage.
Sabotage. So now I just kind of like wonder, like, which by the way, do you follow the Twitter account? Like it's like the Last Blockbuster on Twitter.
No, I don't have a Twitter.
You don't have Twitter at all?
No.
It's fun for some stuff. So it's like if you search for Last Blockbuster Twitter, it is. Hold on.
Tweet.
Looking.
I mean, you're right there at a Blockbuster. How do you not get a Blockbuster card?
What?
How do you not get a Blockbuster card? Your friend that was out there. How do you not,
I know.
at least walk in and get a Blockbuster card? Be like, holy shit, I have a Blockbuster card.
This is great. All right, so, is this the last one? Wait, hold. Yeah, this is it. It's at Lone Blockbuster.
Aw.
So
sounds lovely.
they have some pretty good tweets. Fuck it, we're getting a cactus. That was 4 days ago.
That's how they put the tweet out?
Yeah, that's literally like
just fuck it, we're getting a cactus.
Yeah, we like. Here's the tweet they put: "We won't swear at your kids unless they swear at us first." That's the Blockbuster promise.
That's fair.
Registered trademark.
Yeah.
Let's see what else.
They can't even rent video games. No, they could, I guess.
Yeah. No woman came in on International Women's Day this year, which is a shame, because they would have gotten 50% off Mamma Mia and a little sticker that said, "You rent, girl." The bathroom light is out, so if you need a whiz, just ask the bathroom for the bathroom flashlight at the register.
Nice.
If you've ever wanted to see a British person, there's one browsing the dramas right now. Let's see. Maybe. Renting Indiana Jones in the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, 2008, is a nice way to punish your children.
That's true. That's
Blockbuster used to send one lucky employee to the Oscars, but then one year the winner got into a shouting match with Pierce Brosnan, and that was that.
Nah. Mm-hmm. I wonder if that's a true story.
Maybe. Our Oscars party tonight is sadly not open to the public, but if you want to watch with us from outside the store, that's fine. Funny. The Last Blockbuster. Help. Let's see.
Blockbuster employee.
Don't worry, the screams you heard from the stock room this morning were the good type of screams. All right, well, there you go. It's a good Twitter feed. Entertaining. All right, I'll look that up. You go to the next news story.
No.
Hold on. Really? You're looking that up? I'm pretty sure it was comedy. Shouting, match, Pierce, Brosnan, Blockbuster. I'm looking this up.
All right, so while you ruin my dreams.
In this comedy sketch, they're not even sitting next to each other. The Blockbuster employee is in the upper deck, yelling between commercials.
Yep.
Probably.
Brosnan, you suck!
You son of a bitch!
I'll come up there and kick your ass.
No. The only thing I can find reference to is on Twitter.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure it was satire.
Hashtag Pierce Brosnan on. Did they do at Pierce Brosnan in that post?
No, I really wish they did though. That would have been good. I feel like that's a missed opportunity now that you mention it.
I don't remember doing that.
Yeah.
So exactly 7 days from today, history is going to be made.
Okay.
Something that has never happened before is going to happen.
Which is you're going to
The Sizzler.
the Sizzler. Now, are we talking the ride or the restaurant?
Yes.
Okay.
This is up your alley. Do you know what it is? 7 days from today. March 29th, 2019, if you're keeping track at home.
Am I forgetting a birthday?
No.
Okay.
That wouldn't be the first time ever then, would it? That means someone was born.
Yep. Well.
So if you have a kid on the 29th of
There you go.
March this year,
I've
congratulations.
already forgotten their birthday.
Oh. That poor child.
I don't know.
The first ever all-female spacewalk is going to occur.
Really?
Yes.
That's taken that long.
Yeah. I mean, there have been females on spacewalks,
Sure.
but not all female.
Okay.
So that's
multiple people.
And they're all going to be of the female gender. They identify as female.
Okay.
The really evil part of me was like, well, they had to decide what to wear.
Oh, no.
Boo.
Don't do it. Boo. Boo. Heckle. 1998 called. They want their joke back.
That's fair.
That's fair. I don't know if this is still up, so if you want to check Google Earth for me.
Google Earth is still up.
Well, not Google Earth, but Carmen Sandiego on Google Earth was a thing.
Oh,
as of last week when I had the story. Yeah, yes, it sure is. Thanks.
This is what I mean about voice recognition.
Yeah, well.
So you have just ordered Earth. No, I can't afford the Earth. I can't even afford the mortgage for this small part of the Earth.
That's true. It's like, what's that large noise coming towards the house? Oh, that's the Earth I ordered. Oh, of course it is. We have an extra payment.
Buying it in installment plans. That would. Oh my God, that would be hilarious to sell on Amazon. like sell the Earth in installment plans, and it just all it is dump trucks just dump a whole bunch of shit in your yard, like once a month or something like that.
Like, we will sell you the planet Earth, and we will give it to you one dump truck load at a time every month. So basically, you just put dirt in there.
Yeah.
Dirt, rocks, anything, because it's all Earth.
I feel like that would be amazing.
Put, like, lava. Back it up.
Yep. I feel like that's a thing someone should do.
Weren't you supposed to do a Super Bowl commercial this year?
Yeah, well, lazy.
Yeah. Then there's that.
Well, then there it went.
So anyway, if you go to... Don't listen to this. The Earth portion of that large conglomerate web search thing... They did last week. I don't know if it's still there, but they did have Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego.
Okay.
So when you go to Earth, you could click on it, and it was just... And they actually made it look 8-bit.
Okay.
So it was pretty cool, and then you just click on it, and then you fly somewhere, and you ask people questions like, oh, they went where this is the national currency, because they asked about that currency. So then you're like, that'll beat the shit out of me. So then you Google where the currency's from, and then you're like, oh, we're going to go there. Click.
I don't ever remember Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego if they ever had Google on that, Jay. That would have been that would have made like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire a lot more lame. Like, well, would you like to use your Google Lifeline?
Yeah. Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I would actually. But you can't actually type it. You have to speak to a smart speaker.
Okay, that might actually be challenging enough.
And it only checks on news.
Oh, that would be that would actually be horrific for the smart speaker, but also a potential sponsorship opportunity, but also a horribly bad idea for them because it's like, one of your lifelines is Amazon Alexa. Amazon Alexa. Jay wants to know if someone from Blockbuster got into a fight with someone from Pierce Brosnan.
Ordering Pierce Brown Sands.
Yeah.
Wait,
Pierce Brosnan is an American actor, most known for his James Bond films. I don't know why I'm talking like this, because...
Or made him an American.
Yeah. That too.
So anyway, bring up a Earth of the Giggle.
Calling Pierce
It's
Brosnan.
gone. I think they only did for International Women's
Why
Day.
do you have Pierce Brosnan's phone number?
I don't know. Reasons and stuff. No, I don't want to talk to anyone. Just stop it, smart speaker, you cock.
It's not a smart speaker. It's a smartphone.
Whatever.
Smart thing. Stop listening.
Ordering chickens.
Hey,
Yeah,
what?
No.
How did you get chickens out of this?
It's Google. It's woo.
No, Earth. That's
damn
maps.
it.
You ass.
You're an ass.
Ordering ass.
No.
Wait, hold on.
What?
This can go one of two ways.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna go with
Actually, this
badly.
can go one of three ways.
It just
Good, bad, or a donkey.
see what you did there. What am I supposed to do with this?
Nothing. There should have been a little thing that had Carmen Sandiego on it.
Nope. I'm now in.
It's to San Diego.
No. Whoa! I'm inside a building.
Yeah, you sure are. Well, it might be done.
Yes, you are.
Whoa! I am actually inside. Well, where the fuck am I? What? I was transported to some sort of T-Rex cafe.
It looks like actually it looks like the casino.
There's a Brooks Brother factory. Where did I just zoom into? I zoomed into Nebraska Furniture Mart.
Oh,
right next to Kansas Speedway. I've been there.
hooray!
Yeah.
So on desktop, it might still be available.
Go Dale Jr. and let's go get a couch on the way home.
Yeah.
Put it on the top of your stock car.
Yeah.
I was thinking on top of the camper.
Oh, that
Should've
too.
picked one up before we got to the track to put on our camper to watch.
And there's the
That's
Great
true.
Wolf Lodge.
Which one?
Yes.
There's so many.
Yes.
The one next to that speedway.
Yeah, the
thing.
one next to Speedway where I didn't stay.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's funny because the only other one, the one that I know of is in Pennsylvania, not far from Pocono Raceway.
Yep. Yeah, that's basically it. It's that's the one good one, and then it's awful. Hey. What else we got?
So as you know, the Division 2 has come out since we were here.
I'm debating on whether or not to get that.
Well,
and I feel like I should be saying that as Jiminy Click. No.
all right. But something else you can ponder
Okay.
is that it is expected
Expected.
that exactly
What to
six...
expect when you're expected?
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly 6 days from today, Borderlands 3 is going to be announced.
Really? Yeah, but it's going to be announced. It's not going to be released.
Correct. But at least you'll have an idea of like, I could get the Division 2, and then I could play that and probably beat it by the time Borderlands 3 comes out.
That is true.
Drop something.
Yep.
So March 28th could have a Borderlands announcement where they can be like, yeah, it's available right now, go get it.
And that'll be just one day before the all-female spacewalk.
Correct.
Gonna remember that
next
now.
week is a very busy week.
Very busy week. Not for us, but other people certainly.
True. And then sad news.
Aw, sad trombone. Now, if we had a big budget show, someone would pop out from the curtain with a trombone, be like, wah, 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 wah.
But we don't, so there is.
And no one is sad that's gone. That's happy trombone.
I think we're kind of sad.
Doug! Not Doug.
Or cleaners.
Yeah.
But the sad news is that on April 2nd...
No, not Doug.
Not Doug.
Not Doug.
On April 2nd...
Not April 1st. April 2nd's a happy day.
2nd, yes. 1st, no.
Okay, April 2nd's happy because I get my cat that day.
Cute. Well, you know what you're not going to get on April 2nd? Google Plus or your Google Mail app.
Huh?
Exactly. No one ever used them, so they're discontinuing them.
Oh. Do
Well,
I have
Google Plus...
Hold on.
Google Plus was the Google version of Facebook, basically. It was their social media. And
Like Google Mail or...
the Google Mail app. Not
Gmail.
Not Gmail. There is a Google Mail app.
I'm looking for it now.
So you can see
Why
it.
isn't there a Google female app?
Good question.
Sexism?
She was spending time getting ready for the spacewalk.
I'm looking for Google Mail. There's Gmail.
Yeah, it's probably not
Google
available
Calendar,
anymore because...
Assistant, Photos. There's regular mail. My Mail, Pinterest, WhatsApp, Microsoft Outlook, Yahoo Mail,
even know if it's available
BetterFontMail.ru, Email Edison Mail. Spotify. How does Spotify come up when I'm searching? I don't know. Well, it's apparently not even on there now, so the hell with it. The hell with the whole thing, Jay. The hell with all of it.
Not the Gmail app.
Not the okay.
Not the Gmail app.
All right.
No. Gmail is here.
Okay. Well, that's great.
Yeah, so they've already taken it off the stores.
All right.
So if you have the Google Mail app, well, it ain't going to work anymore.
Right.
And if you ever use Google Plus, why? And then you can't use it anymore. And there are actually notifications all over the place saying, please download all your shit because after this date, your shit ain't going to be shit.
Well, the interesting thing is, archive.org, which archives the internet, is now furiously downloading everything it possibly can off of Google Plus. So it archives the entire social network.
Well, there ain't going to be that much.
For posterity. It shouldn't take that long.
Posterior?
For posterior.
Out.
It'll show everyone who...
Dig!
Doug! Oh my God, you have a cell phone! Like a legit, smartphone. I'm going to find your number.
Well, that's good
Doug.
because that's our next segment is us teaching you how to use that.
Wait, I've texted Doug things in the past.
It's so bad.
I have. Did you just get a shitload of text messages from me? At some point after you activated this thing?
I'm not sure. I thought I was getting phone calls from people.
We don't know who.
I'm not sure. Could have been
All right, let me try this. Doug! Exclamation point.
a solicitor.
I have to be the first text.
Oh,
you promised.
It's
Too late. We already
it's too late. I just sent him a Doug with an X.
Doug.
Exactly.
But that's only because I didn't have to touch anything. It just came up.
Right.
we emailed him on Tuesday.
Wait, hold on. You emailed him or texted him?
We texted him on Tuesday.
Wait, hold on. I'm going
I
to...
haven't texted anybody. I've texted nobody yet. Because Jay has to be the first.
That's right.
I feel like this is appropriate. Right? Right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's going to think it's a good thing. Little does he know.
Well, it is a good thing, but not
It is,
in that,
yeah,
not
yeah.
in that context.
Yes, anyways. But it's funny.
Doug,
Doug.
get a rolly chair and roll your ass out here.
Yeah, we got to talk about cell phony things and basketball and.
Well, here, first play with this. This is it. This
Talk
is
about the Crimean
See,
War.
it's blue. And it's got a thing. There's no case on it yet, though, which means it's probably going to get broken tonight.
Yeah,
Tonight,
probably.
this very moment. What?
This very moment.
Yep.
Well, this is a Samsung Galaxy S9.
That's better than my
Yeah,
phone.
bring a fun chair.
All right, I'll bring a fun chair.
Yay, fun chairs. Yay. So Division and
9 new voicemails.
Doug's popular. Uh-huh.
Oh, hold on.
What?
We can do this. We are going to add ourselves to...
His contacts? Yes. Oh, hold on. I've got to send my entire contact card to Doug.
I'm not even sure how I'm going to be able yeah, whatever.
Share contact.
Riveting television.
It is. Listen.
This is a first ever.
This is important. There. I've just sent my entire contact card to Doug Harrell.
I don't care about this.
All right. Well, ignore that. What else we got for tech news?
I don't want one. Oh, Jesus Christ. Here.
What am I supposed to do with this?
I don't know. You said to do tech news, so now you have to hold it.
Great.
Okay, so if you are an Amazon Prime member, you can now do something to help Amazon save money.
Wait, help Amazon save money?
Correct. So
why would I want to help Amazon? I want to help me.
Okay, then don't do this.
Okay.
However, if you want to order a bunch of things, but you know I'm not home this day and this day and this day, but I am home that day.
Oh, you can group your shipments.
You can now set a weekly delivery day.
Okay.
So if you're home every Thursday from work, what you can do is say, I'm going to order all this shit, but make this my delivery day. And they're going to just take everything and deliver it Thursday. But don't try to be a dick and order something on Wednesday and expect it to be overnighted.
But the thing of it is like that when I order from Amazon, I could save them money, but I want things now. Right? That's pretty much how it all works on Amazon.
Right now?
Right, meow.
Yeah. So Amazon wants to cut down on cardboard and delivery trips by giving Prime members the ability to schedule what day all of their packages arrive.
I apparently can't download a contact card to Doug's phone.
You suck.
No, do you have any data plan whatsoever?
Yeah, I think I'm on, I can't remember what it is, but I'm on her data plan.
Gotcha. I'm trying to download a 1 kilobyte contact card so you have my contact info in here.
Or you could
It's not working.
Or you could just put it in.
What?
Or you could just put it in.
I could, but
Or you could connect to my hotspot.
I am
that's on.
lazy. Okay, let's do that. Oh, okay, to my hotspot.
Hooray.
Yeah.
So anyway, the new feature is called Amazon Day, and it will round up your week's worth of goods and bring them all on the same day of the week. No, you're coming in the center.
Right here in the center.
What are you?
One of
What
us.
are you new?
Yes.
One of us.
You say nude or new?
Both.
One and then the other.
I need a mic.
The idea is to make deliveries more predictable and less wasteful. To use the feature, just look for the Amazon Day option at your checkout. So, you know, when you order something, you scroll down. It's like, would you like free Prime 2-day delivery? Would you like it tomorrow for $4? And then there's another option that now says Amazon Day. And then you pick whatever day it is.
Do you have an S9?
Plus, yes.
He's already connected to you.
Giggity.
How did that happen?
I don't know.
You know, I'm just going to go ahead and connect to me because I don't know. I've got more data than I know what to do with.
It's like S9 users unite. I'm like, how the hell did he get my password?
I don't know.
Vulnerability.
I was going to say, I don't know.
All right.
Connected to me now.
Well, that's cool.
One of us, Doug. One of us.
Your future orders will only be delivered on Amazon Day if you choose that option. Otherwise, you can have packages shipped the normal way if you can't wait. You'll also have to typically wait at least 2 days from when you place the order for your goods to arrive, so don't try to game the system by setting your Amazon Day as Friday
Boo-earns.
and then filling up your cart Thursday.
And then you have to wait 8 days to get your shit.
That's true.
Is this an attempt for them to become more efficient?
Yes.
And reduce their carbon footprint.
Oh, everyone says it's more environmentally friendly, which it is, sort of, but really it's all about them making more money off of you.
All right, so while we wait for Doug to figure out what he's doing,
Good.
I'm actually going to... Oh.
I would laugh very much with the hydraulic.
Should.
The loud.
No, these are the finest hydraulics I think that have ever been.
Here's the mic.
That have ever been my hydraulics. Sorry.
Did you actually plug it into something?
Yeah, I did. Rob said to use this, so that's what I'm doing.
All right, there you go. I can do that without a chair, which is not good. It's not a good thing. Yeah, well,
The
anyway.
shocks in this thing are gone.
Yep, it's happened. Hey, well, because we have dead air here and Jay doesn't want to read anything tech news, let's talk about the NCAA tournament because I know he'll hate it and he'll go back to tech news.
Okay, you didn't pick Iowa, and look who won.
I didn't.
Woo!
I picked Kansas State.
Oh, you did?
Well, not to win the whole thing because
I took
that'd be
UTI.
stupid. Yeah,
Yes.
urinary tract infection.
A urinary tract infection will take out Kansas State every time.
My percentage is going down only at the 80 percentile, Doug.
Oh, wow,
I was
you're
at 95 yesterday.
You're doing a lot better.
95.
A lot better than me.
Here's the thing.
That's me.
That's you?
That's me.
Well, that is you. Wait, did you just call a few minutes ago?
No.
Or did you text a few minutes ago?
No.
Did you friend me a few minutes? Did you poke me or whatever a few minutes ago?
Oh, you got poked.
What do they do on Instagram?
Not that either of our wives should know about.
That's true. Or Snapster.
Yeah.
That number looks. I thought maybe you did. All right. Anyway, go ahead. No, I'm nowhere near that. I picked lots of teams like Belmont that didn't do anything, and Yale.
Oh, really? Why?
I don't know. I figured Yale was.
Yeah.
I say.
Yep, that is what you said.
Oh, I knew I should have picked North Dakota State because Duke sucks.
Oh well.
There's one rule: Duke sucks. That's the rule in my bracket. And how far did I pick them to go?
I had North Carolina winning the whole thing.
Oh, thank God! Only the Elite Eight. Phew.
See, I try not to do stuff out of spite. Like I do not like you.
I don't do anything out of spite. I think it's good strategy.
That's true. That's,
I mean, it's not like I don't hate Duke. I just think they suck.
well,
I feel like they're the perennial me. Like, anytime I'm in a bracket tournament, like anything where there's money involved and or it's like a legit amount of pride on the line,
Yeah.
I will finish out of like 200 people, I will finish like 7th. Like 1 or 2 out of the money. I've done that for like 10 years straight.
So you hate you? This is so weird.
I'm a self-hating
me.
yeah.
I need a turtleneck. I feel like Shatner. That you hate you? You're self-loathing, so you hate Duke?
Well, yeah.
Is that what you're saying, essentially?
It's not because of. I'm just drawing a comparison here where I feel like they're always so close, but they're never gonna fucking get there.
All right.
It's like one of those, like, you guys are great. You have a great coach. You really know what you're doing, but it's never gonna fucking happen.
All right. So that's all right. That explains. Now I know. Now I know because every year with
We're already down by 2.
the Duke sucks.
Yeah.
Who Duke is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are there 34 seconds left, or is there like 19 minutes left
It's
in the first half?
Like 10 minutes, half minutes left.
In the
Oh.
first.
In the first.
Did Buffalo complete their head stomping of the Sun Devils?
Yes.
That was awesome.
Wait, hold on. Who did I pick? Oh, I did pick Arizona State.
What? You picked the field?
I
Actually,
did.
do you have to pick the opening round? I mean, play.
No,
games?
I don't.
You're
I
giving
don't.
those? Okay.
Hold it closer to your mouth.
His phone?
That's what she said.
That too.
He said.
Okay.
Someone said it.
Sorry, Rob
yeah.
did not like their uniforms.
Yeah.
That's why I told you to take the mic stand. You could just put it on the mic stand.
Try-
Oh, so I'm like doing that.
Yeah, so you can pretend you're a stand-up comic.
So it's like a con or something.
Yeah, I did pick Murray State.
I don't know. It's just a show. Yeah, Murray State. I got.
Murray State. I got. Any other upsets that I really picked there?
Don't do what everybody does, which is Iowa upset Cincinnati. They are both
not an
major.
upset,
yeah, that's
yeah.
not an upset. They're both.
They're
major
both
schools.
majors. No.
However, I am counting Wofford as an upset, even though they're like ranked and they beat a lower ranked team because Wofford beat somebody from a big conference.
Also because they're Wofford.
Also because they're Wofford. Who'd they beat? I even forget.
You know what?
So
we barely
long, whoever you were.
remembered Wofford.
We
so
hardly knew you.
We
All
can't
right.
even remember who they beat. Wait, hold on. I'm looking this up.
But,
Seton Hall.
Seton Hall. Oops,
That
I actually
doesn't
like
count.
Seton Hall. That counts.
Hey, like Seton Hall counts.
They're
like
from the Big East. They're a major. Wofford.
well, like Big East isn't the Big East anymore. Like Seton Hall is like saying you got an A in study hall.
Well,
A's an A.
that's true.
Yeah.
I'm ripping this line off, but
Okay.
I guarantee not a single one of those Wofford kids were recruited by Seton Hall. So that's see, it's small versus Wofford.
I'm gonna give you a hint.
Lame up. Give him the lame
Like
up.
for Wofford.
Oh, the lame up.
For
Yeah.
Wofford.
Yeah.
Not a single one of those kids were recruited by anyone. That's the line.
You're right.
It's like, which
You're
is
right.
which is actually more of a credit to Wofford, because now they're like the Bad News Bears or something like that.
Yeah,
right?
you're right. By the way,
even
call
though
now.
there are 7. What
Call
the
now.
hell?
Where is Wofford?
I don't know what a Wofford is, but it sounds delicious.
Wofford.
I don't know.
It really
what
does.
type of dog is that? It looks like a.
The Wofford thing?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's an actually ornithologically correct bulldog instead of one with teeth and flames coming out of its
Oh
mouth.
yeah, it is a bulldog.
Yeah.
It's a decent logo.
Or eating a capital letter like some of them do and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
it's got the.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what they really look like.
It doesn't look healthy.
Unless-
Like most bulldogs. It looks like you should be dead. I don't know how I made it this far.
Well, that's how they talk. That's what
Yeah.
they say. By the way, Rob would know. Because aren't they always... What's Spofford? Aren't they always sending somebody up to Spofford in Law & Order? I don't know. We got to go get him out of Spofford or Fitz.
Spofford,
He's going to
Wofford.
spend the next 2 years in Spofford, which is what I think of every time I hear Wofford.
Okay.
I don't know.
Is that the mental institute, or they make that up? Like, well, because most of the addresses in Law & Order are what, in the East River or
Yeah.
whatever?
Yeah, usually.
But...
Not on the east side, just in the river
Yeah,
itself.
just in the river. But
Where's
they're-
this? Oh, it's in the river.
They're always sending somebody to Spofford, and I don't know what that.
I'm
I don't know what that
looking
is.
for any other upsets I call. Florida over Nevada's not an upset.
No, that doesn't count. But
No.
but
Chicken butts.
Iowa forced to play Cincinnati in the state of Ohio in front
Yeah.
of thousands upon thousands of Cincinnati fans. In your face,
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati.
Oregon over Wisconsin. That was a pretty obvious
Oh wait,
one though.
how'd that come? I missed the end of that.
Oregon beat
Oregon
Wisconsin.
beat Wisconsin. That's 12 over
72 to
5. But again, that's a
54.
major over a major. Wow, that was another
Yeah.
head stomping.
Rob
hates their uniforms, too.
I over Cincinnati.
In your face, Phil Knight.
Yeah, I don't.
Although Rob somehow hated their uniforms less than Arizona State's.
Well, this isn't looking good for Utah State.
What about
That's
Ted
our-
Knight?
They're known for their
We're talking
comebacks.
Tennessee's
Ooh,
warm-up
Ted Knight.
pants.
Oh, that's right. You didn't like those either. Those are the ones. Yeah, the orange and white. I mean, they were garish, but I don't know if they were they that bright?
The pants had nothing to do with the brightness. It was the fact that they were just big, thick white stripes on orange.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. But yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. I had Murray State. I had UCI.
All right, I need professional analysis, Doug.
Yeah.
Also, I need your opinion on college basketball.
Okay.
I have Michigan State as the champion
I had them losing actually in the first
in the championship.
No, in the first round, and they almost did.
Wow.
They very nearly did. That's right, New Mexico State. I had New Mexico State.
Not
Yeah.
Old Mexico?
No, not Old Mexico.
Just New Mexico?
They should play too.
So basically, what you're saying is I have chosen poorly.
Yes. Yes. Although you really have it because
You're like, well, unequivocally, bad choice, Brad.
they always make the Final Eight or Final Four. I just wasn't feeling
Do
it
that?
this
No,
year
I wasn't
yet.
feeling it. Okay.
Yeah, no, I just wasn't feeling it this year for some reason, and I really tried hard not to be biased.
Are there any fun or interesting stories about any of the college teams, which frankly no one ever cares to report, but is actually kind of funny?
They went into it a little bit, but they didn't really touch on in the Iowa game. One of the Iowa kids in the Big Ten tournament, he plays on the basketball team and the baseball team. So they lose in the Big Ten tournament, Iowa, at 11 o'clock at night on Friday. So he grabs a ride back to Iowa City with his mom, and they make it back in time for the baseball game at noon. So he's playing baseball, but he's watching TV in the clubhouse. He's watching the selection show in the clubhouse to see if his basketball team gets selected, and the coach is like, "You're up." So he has to get out there, and then the other guys finally come out, and he's like, "Oh, nice, 10 seed.
Yeah.
You're playing Cincinnati."
Wait, did they lose?
No, they won.
Oh, they
Remember,
won.
in front of thousands upon thousands
yeah.
of Cincinnati
Thousands,
fans,
yes.
forced to play UC in Ohio.
All right.
Thought that wasn't supposed to happen. Actually, I think that's only for the top seeds.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Because people were forced to play
No one
Vermont
cares about a 10 seed or a 7 seed.
Exactly. Oh. No. Well, yes. So I thought that was kind of interesting.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty good.
What?
Because it's like, shut up and watch the selection show. But it's like, you're up next. Get out there.
That's pretty good.
So,
that's
yeah,
pretty good. It's
so-
like, I don't care what happens to your other. That's your other sport.
Yeah.
It's like your side piece. Come on, get out of here. Yeah. I don't know why every coach talks like that. Apparently his coach is Scruff McGruff.
They really, yeah, the McGruff.
Now get out there and fight some crime.
Here's a non-story that happened. Rob and I, while watching the Hartford Regional, said Hartford sucks at the same exact time, unprompted, unrehearsed.
Well, I think that's just kind of natural. It's like sneezing. It was like for some people when they they look at the sun, they sneeze. It's
Yeah.
like, they're like Hartford, and it's like, Hartford sucks, oh. Sorry, it's genetic.
I forget who it was. We were watching fans of some
Yeah.
team like just wave forlornly to the camera between, and at the same time we were just like, Hartford sucks.
I did listen to the podcast. It's called The Yearbook. You can get on
that's
iTunes
right.
and Spotify. Or
That's right.
Stitcher or
I know
whatever
what
the hell
that
you-
is.
yeah.
Right.
Internet. I was listening to your podcast. I did find that rather interesting that you were talking about all the schools that were the NCAA and NCAA was like, we introduced lots of new schools to that, and you're like, you had to.
Yes.
You had no choice.
Yep. Yeah, you had to take.
You want to talk about that at all?
Well, just quickly is right after the selection show.
Right.
Is the analysts, and then the NCAA guy that came on.
Yeah.
Were like, wow, they got this right. They took enough deserving smaller schools, and they didn't take a whole bunch of undeserving big schools. And
Right.
the NCAA gets on. He's like, wow, with diversity, we've got 11 different conferences that got more than one bid this year. It's tremendous. But yeah, like you just said, the only surprises you could really name in the field, they had to take.
Right.
And they counted St. Mary's.
No,
but
they had to take. No, explain why they had to take them.
they had to take it because they won their conference tournament.
Okay.
So the NCAA is forced to take them. It's not that, we picked you because you're deserving.
It's like they won it, so I guess you're in.
Yeah, they won their conference tournament, and
We're putting you against the 16, against the number 1 seed, but you're in.
But you're right. Yeah, exactly. And
Stupid Wofford.
And they leave Wofford, and they leave St. Mary's out. Every year, St. Mary's is they got 28 wins, but they were left out.
And then they go on to win like the NIT, practically every year.
They go on to do a lot of damage. This year they take St. Mary's. Yeah, they made up for it, except they didn't. St. Mary's won the conference, so they got the automatic base. The NCAA's had to take them too. Plus,
and didn't they just get their ass kicked?
no, that was close with Villanova.
Was it?
It was close with Villanova, but that's also they're not a Cinderella either because it's the same league as Gonzaga, the West Coast Conference.
Gonzaga!
And Gonzaga is one of the Final Four contenders. So they left out some deserving smaller teams, and they were like, look how diverse it is. They did let in Belmont, which did not win its automatic bid. They did let them in, but Belmont had one of the best at-large cases of any team anywhere.
All right.
So, but some of the iffier ones, Syracuse, really, really iffy. St. John's, really, really iffy.
But they are Syracuse and St. John's.
That's true. They got in.
And if they don't get in, you lose all that revenue from all those people watching.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What are your thoughts on expanding it out to 96 teams or 128 or something like that?
I don't know. See, the more teams are joining every year. I mean, Division I is already 334 teams or something like that. It is, and there's more coming. Hello, University of California at San Diego. Not U San Diego and not San Diego State, but the University of California at San Diego. Cal Baptist is also coming soon. So, I mean...
if you were to expand it out to 100, because, they already are okay, we'll have... And I know they say they're not supposed to be called... They're called the opening round games, not the playing games. It's a fucking playing game.
It's a play-in, yeah. It's a
They're
consolation.
the playing games. Well, if I lose, do I still get in? Well, then it's a playing game.
Oh wait, if they go from 64 to 128, do we have to call it the wonderful 128?
Ooh, that's good. You should copyright that because they're going to copyright it.
Well, you go from the wonderful 128 to the round of 64.
Oh yeah, then we'll be right back where we started.
Yeah,
but now it would be the round of 64.
Right. But it's it feels because does anyone call it the round of 64? What do they Well, here's your NCAA tournament, and then they get
we call it opening day.
Well, then they get. Is there anything? There's nothing for 30. There's nothing till you get to the Sweet 16, right?
Right.
No, there's just the second round. Although they called with the play-in game, they would call that the first round. They finally dropped that. They called that the first round, and then yesterday and today would be the second round, which is confusing.
Stupid.
The short story is it'd be cool to have more teams. I mean, it's ever expanding, so it's tougher and tougher to get in. But I don't know, would that take away from some of how special it is to get in? Like there have been proposals to let everybody in and actually have a true tournament where But I mean, again, even if it's 100 or 150 teams, wouldn't it take away some of the specialness when you get in?
It's like everyone gets a trophy. It's like you don't have to bother being good because you're automatically going to get into the tournament anyhow.
Let's kind of look at it this way. How many teams are in the NFL?
32.
All right, you win. How many make the playoffs?
Actually, I have to do the
31.
math. I don't know. Like, is it 14 or 16? I'm not sure. 14?
So
So
nearly,
half of them.
I'd have to do the math. Yeah, almost half.
so
I guess.
basically nearly half the field makes it, right?
Right.
Baseball. Okay.
Yeah.
How many teams in baseball?
30. Is
Something.
30, 31,
Yeah.
30. I should know that. I'm sorry.
How many make the playoffs?
Was it 1, 2,
Playoffs.
6 playoffs? What is it? 10? 8. It's 8. It is 8.
6 divisions, right?
Yeah, and then
6 divisions, and then one
then-
wild card from AL, and one wild card from NL.
Oh, it's just one wild. Yeah, you're right. So that'd be
Yeah.
3, 4. All right.
8.
So, okay. Yeah.
8.
So that would be.
So-
Just trust me.
All right.
So basically,
All right, I guess, yeah.
around a quarter of the field, right?
Right. Yeah.
Hockey.
Almost everybody does.
Half the teams make it, right?
Yeah. What is it? I think it's 16 make the playoffs in
Right.
the NHL. 16.
Basketball.
I think it's the same. I think
16,
it's
nearly half
16.
the field makes it.
Yeah.
So if there's 360, some odd Division 1 teams, and you do a round of 128, that would pretty much put it on parity with the professional sports in terms of the amount of percentage of schools that get it.
That's a good point. Actually, I've never heard anyone pitch it that way. That's a very good point. I'm
Like
serious.
we look at it that way and like, well, it's not special if you get in. It's like the equivalent right now of 64 teams getting in is the equivalent of in the NFL 1/6 of the teams make it in. So basically, you get to the end of the year and 6 NFL teams are in the playoffs, or 6 baseball teams are in the playoffs.
That's true. That is true.
You know what that would be? Boring. Boring. You know why the NCAA tournament's exciting? Because you have this many teams. I mean, how many people lost their shit when George Mason made it to the Final
Oh, that
Four?
was awesome. That was
That
awesome.
was amazing. Or when the number 16 knocked off a number 1 seed.
Yeah.
Right?
That's right. That carried over into this year. They almost lost
Right.
again.
That's what I'm
Almost
saying.
got-
And here's basically what I'm saying is the tournament selection committee for all of that. Yes, they're forced to take a lot of these mid-majors. Yeah, I know. I'm saying
No,
that
they're not.
just to annoy
They're
Doug.
all majors. They all give out scholarships, and they all have.
They're not mid-majors. They're people like you and me.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, all right. So,
Exactly.
But what I'm saying is, and we exclude a lot of these teams which legit have a chance to get in. Why not expand it out to 90? Like, make it a big opening round, right?
Right.
Where you have like, okay, those teams who are in the. Here's basically how I see it. If you win a conference championship, it's an automatic bid starting in the round of 64. You're in, right?
Right.
And then, but at some point, if you didn't win a conference championship, and you're eligible for the kind of the round of 90, not 96, but maybe there's essentially a prelim, right? And
Right.
Where only the strongest survive. That way you get like the UMBC Retrievers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
all right.
16 over 1 pays off.
Yeah.
Pays off. All right. What's it stand for? Do you know?
what,
UMBC? Should be relatively easy.
University of Michigan, British Columbia. No.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, sure. Why not?
University of Maryland.
Yes. Yes. Think Maryland. What's in Maryland?
Baltimore.
Yes.
College.
Close.
Crap.
Another C word?
Charleston.
County.
Okay. All right.
County.
Yeah.
All right.
Here in Michigan, I like University of Michigan, British Columbia.
Yeah, that's
It's
that's
a
actually
Canadian
really,
adjunct
really,
to
really
the
good.
U of M.
And it's pretty far away.
It is really far. But you have them come in with that open. Then you have the strongest survive. So maybe you get like a Tulane Green Wave who hasn't seen the tournament in
a long time, very long,
very long
I
time, and
think.
gets it. And that would be exciting. And then you're pretty much on parity with the amount of teams that actually make the playoffs versus all the pros, right?
Right.
And they're saying like, what's it worth it? It's like, let's be honest. There is not a person on this planet, whether it's a broadcaster or kids or anyone else, who doesn't want to see another game, who doesn't want to play another game, who doesn't want to root for another game, who doesn't want to watch the excitement grow of some small school major. Make it to the tournament and make it all the way in. And it's that much more interesting, because then someone's telling the story of Tulane came in the opening round of 96 and they beat a strong St. Mary's team, or maybe they beat a strong Georgia team who lost their conference championship.
Right. Yeah. Right.
To make it to this round, and now they're in the Sweet 16, and it's that story.
Sweet.
All right, no, that's by the way, does the guy in Fairleigh Dickinson defeating his cousin in the conference championship game to get into the NCAA, is that a decent story? That's pretty good.
I think it's decent, and now they don't talk anymore.
Okay, I mean they were close, but
they were, but now they hate each other's guts.
No, you're right, and that's a very good point. If you expand it to 96 or something like that,
Right.
I don't think it would be the end of the world. That's I've never heard anyone describe it that way in comparison to the pros.
Which, by the way, how does the NCAA do they essentially say you're a conference, all right, you get one? For the conference championships, you have to let them in. Can you not get together and round up 3 Northwest Community College or whatever it is and pretend we're Division I and how does it become a conference where it's all right, now you have to let in one of the teams?
You need at least 6 teams to be 6 Division I teams to be together for I don't know, something like 5 years.
Okay.
But then here's where it gets political. And I apologize for bringing this up. I can't believe I'm going to ruminate on the Western Athletic Conference. The Western Athletic.
That's WAC.
The WAC, yes, which is an awesome name. The WAC in the 90s was the first big super conference that expanded to 16 teams. Mm-hmm. Okay, but you've got everybody from as diverse as Wyoming to San Jose to Hawaii to Texas. I mean, you have teams from everywhere. And
that is WAC.
And a lot of the big schools in the WAC said exactly that. They said this is WAC. So Brigham Young and Wyoming and everything, they met secretly, and they were like, we are. What Pat say? We are freaking. No, he said freaking in. They said the opposite. They said we are freaking out. Yeah. Those teams pulled out. The point there
is that now Mountain West.
That's the Mountain West. That's the point I'm trying to make. So the Mountain West pulls out. Okay, so hey, you got to keep these 8 teams together for several years, and only then can you apply to have an automatic bid.
Well, of course, Brigham Young and Mountain West they pull out of that.
Yeah,
if they get pregnant at Brigham Young, you're out of college. But anyways,
well, that's the thing. BYU and all the schools, not just BYU, but all those schools wield a lot of power.
Yeah,
and they got an automatic bid immediately. Even they were a brand new conference, and they took away takes away an at-large bid from somebody else. Their automatic bid takes away an at-large bid from somebody else, and so now that's when the play-in game was instituted. So the point I'm trying to make is you have to band together teams for 5 years. And then you get an automatic bid, and if you're a small conference, you're only going to get one. But again, it's so political that a big conference, if the Big East decided to break up into 2 leagues, they'd probably be able to lobby for, hey, we should be admitted immediately.
Bid, yeah. How many conferences are there?
I think there's, 32?
Are there really?
Yeah, 32.
So that's basically half of the bracket.
Yeah. Get an automatic bid. And then you've only got, so many, you got 36 at large or something like that, which sounds like a lot. Until, it's the Big Ten's going to get 6.
Wait, hold on. This math could work great. How many Division I basketball conferences are there?
Is that for me? Should I get that?
No. Well, here's the thing. If there are 32, then the math works out perfectly. So everyone who doesn't win their conference championship and get an automatic bid as part of the round of, essentially, then you have 64 teams playing for the round of 64 to go with the automatic bids.
That's a good. It's good, and like I said, it's a good argument. The only thing I would argue against, I honestly, I've never heard anyone argue that it's not that the pros admit this percentage and college basketball admits only a sliver.
Yep.
That's a really good argument. The only thing I would argue against is just for example. Well, no, let's use a real example. Hofstra played Northeastern. Full disclosure, I went to Hofstra. Hofstra played Northeastern in the Colonial Athletic Conference Championship, with the automatic bid on the line. So the winner goes to the NCAAs, okay? So Hofstra versus Northeastern, okay? Northeastern upsets Hofstra, and it's yes, we won. And Hofstra was, the agony. March, we were so close, and it came down to the wire, and we missed. And the drama and the stuff you get to see that everybody loves. If you have an expanded tournament, Hofstra's like, whatever, we're in anyway. Who cares?
Are they?
Well, they this year had a good enough record that they probably would have been admitted.
Right.
But yes, you're right. Was it in the Mac? Who I forget who won, but
so did everyone else. And you know what? It still doesn't matter.
Yeah, well, that's the drama, though,
right.
The huge manatee, we've lost, we've been forsaken again by the NCAAs, but now it's whatever, we're in anyway, sucker.
I guess, but here's the thing, though, you look at, college football, right?
Yeah.
Where there's, the tomato soup bowl, or whatever it is.
Yes, the Cheez-It Bowl exists.
Yeah, where someone with a 5-7 record, is playing. And you know what? Doesn't matter to anyone at home or those teams that they have a 5-7 record. You're like, more football, and they're we're in a bowl.
That's true. That's true. Well,
I'm just saying it's like I feel like there's these purists out there who are basically saying, nah, everyone gets a trophy. But you know who doesn't care? Anyone else! Literally, the players, the broadcasters, or the fans. All of them are like, yeah, football!
That is. Well, haven't you guys spent most of the episodes on this show, though, talking about, like, everybody gets a trophy? That sucks. I am outraged.
I'm not saying...
Outraged.
I'm not saying everyone gets...
I am outraged.
But we're saying that the tournament is the trophy.
Right.
You know, which is not. Because you know what it gives Tulane and UMBC and
What is
everyone...
with Tulane?
I don't know, because no, they never make the tournament. I know they're the Green Wave, and that's the only other weird mascot I know.
They were, like, winless in their league. They were terrible.
But that's what I mean. It's like if they make the tournament and then they go up against Kansas and they lose 73-13, it's like, ha!
No, you're right. You're right.
You know?
Right. Well,
it gives you an opportunity to win, but it also gives you an opportunity to be embarrassed on a world stage.
That's true. That's a good point.
And if there's nothing better than viewers at home love is watching someone getting embarrassed on a world stage.
Yes, I'm looking at you, Northeastern.
Yeah, exactly.
Northeastern, the only Cinderella not to do much.
Anything at all.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Dang it, we forgot our shorts. I don't know if you mentioned that, if you saw them.
Were they the short shorts?
No, the short shorts are back. Everybody's now wearing the short
God,
shorts.
why?
They're not short shorts, though, when I was in high school.
All
So
right.
they haven't gone quite that short. No, Northeastern apparently spent... I don't know. This is a made-up figure, but it looked like they spent $2.83 million on TV spots during the. It wasn't just the one that comes automatically with the game.
Right.
Northeastern, it's a great place. This message is furnished by Northeastern. No, it was like people dribbling and running around and waving
Did
flags
anybody
and stuff.
approve that message?
No.
No. One guy.
Yeah, there was one guy dribbling around, but one guy had a Northeastern flag.
Northeastern?
Yeah.
Where is Northeastern?
Yes, Northeastern. You should. It's an excellent school. It really is an excellent school. Just not in the NCAA tournament. I went to Hofstra. I can say that.
All right, Northeastern Virginia.
Really, you don't know?
I don't know.
It is a. Oh no, it's not public. I think it's private. I was gonna say that is a fine ASS public institution.
S?
Yes, sorry, fine S. Fine S.
I thought you were going for like a conference.
I'm used to spelling it
Northeastern's in the ASS conference.
I'm used
Oh
to
my god,
spelling
that'd be
it
amazing.
around the kids. So
Yeah.
I'm used to spelling it around the kids. So all I do is spell
Atlantic Sun Series Conference or something like that. Yeah.
Yes. By the way, Rob said correctly he doesn't know about the world stage. That's the thing. Not to get too into this.
Yeah.
You're right about football, but at least right now, all the bowl games get ratings. I don't know if college basketball moves the needle, as they say, enough to.
I think it does.
Northeastern, by the way, is one last guess. Anybody? Northeastern? Where is it?
New York.
Close enough. Boston.
Is it really?
It's in Boston.
That is pretty
And
northeast.
it is one excellent school. Yeah, you have kids looking at colleges. That is one excellent school.
They'll go there tomorrow.
Okay, well, it's not. I didn't think it was much to look
On
at.
the T and then come back.
But I'm in the minority.
As long as they
Yeah.
bring back a Claire's
On the
Quincy
airplane
Market.
as they're flying overhead.
Yes. Yes, exactly.
Exactly, yeah.
Exactly. I forget what we were talking about. Oh, like the Cheez-It Bowl and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh, bowls. Yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
story. What was it? Was it the First Responder Bowl?
something like that.
They got canceled?
Something like that. And
That's amazing.
yeah.
They called it no contest. I forget. Was it because the fire extinguishers exploded? It was something ridiculous.
No, I think it was because of weather, wasn't it?
Oh, it was. It was the First Responder Bowl, and they
Right.
canceled it due to weather?
I think
or
so.
Something?
I think it was like a tornadoes or something. or other.
Yeah, so it goes down
something about not dying.
It goes down as a 0-0. It goes in no contest.
Yeah.
So it
didn't happen.
It doesn't exist.
They got a free trip to wherever the hell that was.
Yeah, I think it was in Texas somewhere.
That's not so bad.
So
At least it wasn't like a bowl in like Duluth.
Yeah, no, that's true.
You got a free trip to Duluth and now you're not playing. And they're like, I hate my life. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, why doesn't Kohler sponsor one of these things?
They should. That seems like a natural.
Yeah.
Bowl.
Yeah, then
sponsor-
we can call it the toilet bowl.
All right. Well, it's all right. All right.
Also chose
Yeah.
an American Standard.
But that's too
yeah.
long. The American Standard Bowl?
They make fine.
I feel like Casey Kasem should be
Water
coming out there with a
fountains
big
and
band
stuff.
at halftime or something like that. It's American Standards, not that type.
Royal Valve Company.
Well, yeah,
I don't know that one.
That's English.
Well, you can make it the
Spoiled.
American Standard Select.
Great.
Yes.
American.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Then we can have the Ass Bowl.
Oh, that's good.
Yes.
That's really
Yes.
good. We already have the Bad Boy Mowers Bowl or whatever it's
Yeah.
called.
You make it by invite only. So
That's
way it's
how
sold-
bowls work.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's how
true.
bowls work. They have to invite the teams. They don't just show up.
They should.
Yeah, they should actually.
Yeah.
You should.
First come, first serve.
Yeah, you should have a
You
play
have two
in.
teams running out. It's like Wisconsin and like Northeastern. It's like, well, this is awkward, you know.
I would love to see it.
And then on the other side's Michigan. Like, well, one of us is dressed wrong.
4 teams play at once. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, it'd be yes.
That'd be really. I'd love
Jar-
to see that.
Denver Broncos show up. We didn't say it had to be college.
Oh, the Denver
Oh, that's right.
Broncos.
What's wrong with the Denver Broncos?
Denver Broncos. You never understand football, Marge.
Oh yeah, that was something that ticked me off.
What?
So in X-Men: Days of Future Past,
Uh huh.
provided it's actually
Did research on this.
provided it's actually set in 1973, which I think it is, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
This is a mild giveaway. It's not really a whole lot, but Magneto lands at RFK.
Spoiler alert.
Exactly.
Well, sure, whatever. It's been out for a while.
Magneto lands at RFK Stadium in Washington, and there's a groundskeeper preparing the game for baseball.
Number one, 1973. Was it already named RFK Stadium at that point?
Actually, I don't. I think it was, but
Okay.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Yeah, remember we looked that up. RFK Stadium was like 10 years old.
Oh, that's right. That's
Okay.
right. But the groundskeeper is like, "Can I help you?" Which has nothing to do with what I'm about to
Mm-hmm.
say. Okay, it's 1973, and the field looks pristine for baseball, even though the team left town 2 years ago.
I have one dedicated groundskeeper,
Yes, exactly.
as Doug would say.
Nice.
I'm still in Doug's lines.
The Washington Senators left after 1970. I mean, why couldn't they have? What's
Football?
his name? Huge Jackman. Why couldn't they have?
Huge Jackman.
Why couldn't they have him travel back to 1971? Why was 1973 so important? That would have been historically accurate.
That would have been good.
Except for the fact that the chairs were all the wrong color.
It would
Yes,
also-
the seats were also the wrong color.
you know what they
That's
should have
right.
done?
That's right.
They should have gone back in time and have them like painting the baseball lines, but it's the guy from the chef's commercial.
Oh,
And it's
that would
like-
have been great.
And then Magneto's there. It's like, you do know the baseball team left 2 years ago. Great googly moo.
That would have been really good. See, that's really good. Why did they have him do that?
I don't know, but Doug is a founding member of the Historical Stickler Society.
That would have been well. That is a. I know nobody cares, but that is a huge error.
It is.
There
It's
was.
pretty
I
big.
mean, the stadium looked beautiful.
Continuity.
Although as Rob pointed out, as like the stadium looked beautiful, but as Rob pointed out, they probably went to the stadium
Maybe
and
they're
shot.
playing a charity game there, Doug.
It could have been.
Maybe
Did
the
they play
maybe
any
the Little League
baseball
team
there
uses
after
it.
that at all? Were there any
Chinese
games?
national team was in town.
The what?
Maybe it was a college tournament.
It could have been. Nah, nobody paid attention to college
That's
baseball
true.
then.
They don't even bother putting down lines for those games.
Yeah, well, they could if they wanted to cover their butts, they could have just had him out raking grass, and then you wouldn't have known what was going on. It could have been
That's true.
polo or
Yeah,
something. But nope, he was lining the field, clearly set up for baseball,
Sigh.
and the team was in Texas
Uh-huh.
for 2 years.
Well, that's
So, but all they had to do was fix it. It was Huge Jackman just had to travel back to
Huge
1970
Jackman.
or 19. I mean, it was 1973, and I apologize if I got the wrong year. Was 1973 really that important to the story? Rob knows because Rob said they basically ripped the name of the comic off the comic and then burned the rest of the comic. So they ripped the title page off and then
when did this happen? 70s. Great.
yeah. So what was the story? Yeah, damned if I know. Make
whatever.
something up.
Yeah, it's,
We're traveling
fire,
back in
brimstone,
time.
whatever it
Yeah,
is.
exactly. Make
That's
a lot.
great title. Do something with it.
Yeah,
Perfect, yeah.
that's exactly what the pitch
That's how
meaning
Michael Bay
was.
makes his films.
Yes.
By,
Yep.
what's
Yeah.
that guy who we're always picking on?
Michael Bay,
No, the author.
James Patterson.
James Patterson.
James Patterson, as written by.
Yeah, show him how you
Brought
pitch
to
James
you
Patterson.
by James Patterson. Yeah, all right.
Hang on, I'll be right back.
Pitch a James
Good-
Patterson
good-
novel.
I'm not leaving, I'll come back.
Can you get down okay? You
I
gonna
think
be all
so.
right? Feels very, very tall.
go. Forced. Oops, sorry.
Oh, you're all right.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Hey, Jay, what else we got for tech news?
He's never coming back.
I'm coming back.
coming back.
We have to set up the phone or something, don't we?
Well, we got too late now.
Well, if you actually charged it, that would have been helpful.
Like 4 minutes.
No, you got about 10 minutes.
10, yeah.
So if you own a Galaxy S8, 8 Plus, 9, or 9 Plus, there's
Hey, that's
some,
what Doug has.
it's true. Or a Galaxy Note 9,
Uh-huh.
or Note 8 actually. There's good news.
Yes, Doug
Yeah,
has one.
yeah,
Now
yeah.
you can feel old.
That's true. If you've ever owned one of these phones, you know that under the volume keys, there's a random other button that is there. And
Hey, look, there's a random other button that's there.
yeah, and if you've ever touched it, you're like, this is annoying, and then you make it go away. That's called the Bixby button because Samsung's like, we're going to have our own assistant too.
No!
And nobody wanted it.
Nope, no one ever.
So Samsung finally came to the realization that, no one gives a shit about Bixby.
I did swipe too far and I saw Bixby. I'm like, oh, you stupid Samsung bastards.
So the good thing is that Samsung realized the error of their ways and be like, yeah, no one gives a shit. So they're letting you remap the button. And by remap the button, that means when you hit the button, you can choose what it actually opens.
Ooh.
So I personally just made it open the camera.
That's a good button.
That is a good button. I mean, I know you can like hit the home button twice or shake it or throw it into a
but why
field
do
and
that
it
when
opens
you can
it.
remap the button? Doug, we're remapping your buttons.
Okay.
Yep.
I don't know what
means-
that means. Actually,
Sounds dirty.
how do
It is.
how do I use it? Like, how do I?
What would you like to know? We
I
have
tried
10
to
minutes
ans-
left.
Do we?
Yeah.
Are we already down to 10 minutes?
Yeah.
We
pretty
are
crazy like
indeed.
that.
Oh, it's really seriously it's 10:20.
You were in the
It's
bathroom for 45 minutes.
Majors for a while.
Yeah.
Oh wow! I can't believe it's.
That's what happens in college
10:20
basketball
already.
season.
You were in the
Holy
bathroom
moly.
for
I think it was
45 minutes.
entertaining, Doug.
So
Well,
that's
thank you.
why.
That was well. I'll come up with some more story. I thought the baseball thing was pretty.
It
That,
was
that
good,
his
yeah.
mother drove him back, and it's. Oh, I left my glove in Illinois.
By
That
the way,
would've
when's
been
your
funnier.
next podcast episode coming out?
I think next week. I wanted to do one live while I was watching the tournament, but
I
I
don't-
figured that would.
Oh, you mean record it live?
Like record it live.
Because you
like,
can't really
what's-
do a
what's-
podcast live. Like I can't download
Well,
this. He's
that's
still
true,
putting
yeah.
it up there.
Record it live. Like,
Yeah.
what's hard for things? Like, one thing
Right.
is, what they like to say in college basketball is, it's not about the name on the front, it's about the name on the back. Wait, no. It's not about the name on the back, it's about the name on the front.
Are you sure college basketball seems to operate opposite?
Well, no, pro basketball is the opposite.
Oh, well,
it's
that-
about
that-
the name on the back. But Nevada, as Rob will point out, Nevada put the
Zion
name,
Williamson called.
well, that's
Yeah.
yeah. He's spelling team with an I. He's really not.
Yeah.
Nevada put the name of the school on the back, so that throws that whole thing off. Plus,
Wow. It's weird. They drafted every guy, or they recruited every guy named Nevada.
yeah. Plus,
Get over here.
Yeah.
St.
Nevada.
Mary's.
No, the other Nevada. No, the other No, just everyone get over here.
St. Mary's had like their logo on the back. They had no name on the back, so I don't know what it's.
I don't know.
Anyway, so
They have the
anyway.
name on the front.
Eat
that's
at
the thing.
Joe's.
No, I think it said Gales.
Wait, they're all named Gale.
Yes, all the
for-
jerseys belong to
For
Gale.
one, that's a really weird name. But yeah, all right.
Give him back.
Yeah.
Nevada.
I'm down to 18%, which means I have to learn how to charge it. Although I left a charger at home. All right, so anyway,
Plug it in.
plug it in.
The
Plug
cable
it
that's there, you plug one into the wall and the other one in that.
Yep.
in. Okay.
If one
Where
doesn't
does
fit
it-
or they both don't
Bottom.
fit,
Bottom.
flip it around.
Yeah.
Just ask your kids.
All right, there
Wait,
we go.
wait,
just
guessing?
ask.
Yep.
USB-C, you bastard.
USB-C.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm jealous.
They're not playing
Oh.
USB-C.
It'll plug in either way.
Okay.
It doesn't have to. Well, it has to go.
They were the 65th seed.
Yeah.
They should
Damn
have
it,
been
they
yes.
missed.
N-I-T. All right, then
All
how
right.
do I? What do I swipe to unlock?
Yep.
Well, that little
Button.
square there,
Yeah.
you press it, and that brings you to there. You have 7 voicemails, by the way. You might want to get on that.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave him another one.
So if you want to, if you
6
want
of those are
to,
mine.
so if you want to use your phone, you hit the phone.
Yeah.
And somehow you called yourself about an hour ago. Actually,
Oh.
you called yourself a lot, and I'm trying to figure out how that actually.
Because he's
is.
trying to access his
Is
voicemail.
that a solicitor calling me like under Doug, or is that actually me calling me?
Were
by
you trying to
accident?
access your voicemail by doing that?
Well, I thought somebody was calling, so I was trying to access my voicemail. So,
I don't-
But I thought somebody was calling.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Yeah, I mean they could be cloning your.
Did
caller
my
ID, but-
contact card finally download to Doug's phone?
No, it said unable to download.
All right, that's a
Jesus
good place
Christ.
to start.
So
What's
now-
a contact card? Oh, good.
If you want to do your text messaging, do messages,
Okay.
and then you will see who they're from,
Ooh.
and that's from Rob.
Okay. Hey, Rob doesn't have a picture, and he has a phone.
Hold on.
It's true.
No,
I'm sending my contact card again.
still not going
Was
to
that
come
RFK
through.
Stadium? It really. I thought it was.
No, that was Atlanta.
Dang it.
Yep,
Atlanta. That's indoors.
it's true.
It is true.
Sending it to Doug.
Well, I should do one thing at a time, but I was like, is it possible? I don't want to use the App Store, but I want to upload a.
No, you really have to use the App Store.
I really do have to
You
use
the
really,
only way
yeah, you really
that's the
want the
only
App
way
Store,
to
yeah.
get
But I wanted to upload a Word Up Awesome ringtone, but not one of the pre-canned ones. I wanted to make one.
Well,
Is
you
that
can do that,
possible?
yeah.
download off the Google Play Store.
What if I don't want to get
Or
into the store?
just
Well,
make
what-
it,
what-
and then we just
That's
transfer it
true.
to
What
your
do,
phone.
what do you want your ringtone to be?
I don't know. Well, say it's like Rob gagging. How would I do that?
Because that's what you
We
want as
could-
your text message.
Yeah.
Hark, 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 hark. Hark, 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 hark. Hark, 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 hark. Should you get that? No, I like this ringtone. Hark, 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 hark.
So yeah, when I record Rob gagging
Yeah,
and then throw
yeah.
it into Final Cut and then.
We could just you record it on your phone, even if you wanted to do that.
Oh really?
I think you can set an audio file as your ringtone. I think there's a way to do that.
All right.
Yep.
Okay. Because that's what I want to do.
All right, you want to record? You want to
Hork.
You want to record your own text message like tone too, like where you're
Yes.
like bing ding 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 ding.
Yeah, that'd be
Okay.
good. That'd be cool.
Yeah,
And
just
you
do
can
that.
do that?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, well, we're totally going to do that with your 18% battery.
Well, there's
17.
not enough time to do that.
Yeah, well, there
'Cause
might be.
Now we're down to like, what is it, 10:23 or something?
Yeah,
5 minutes.
Yeah, we got 5
basically.
Oh, man, and I didn't learn anything today.
Didn't you?
I did a little.
Well, I was gonna say you kind of did.
Yeah, I think we all learned a little something, and when we figure out what it is, we'll let you know at home. Anyways, if you want to watch any of our episodes, youtube.com/NSLSTV, twitter.com/NSLSTV, facebook.com/NSLSTV, or email us nslstv@gmail.com.
Wofford.
Wofford Bulldogs.
Oh, wait. Man, I think they're the Terriers.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible.
Oh,
That's terrible.
that's pretty good.
That's not good.
That's pretty good.
Not good.
No? I thought that was pretty good. And big ups because he said,
Yeah.
what did he say today, Charles? He said, once a millennium, Shaq makes a good point.
My impressions are like Duke is basketball. Like 70% the way there.
Always there. but
They're
not
like
quite.
they're always at like
but not
70%.
quite.
They're never gonna be perfect.
That's weird that your hatred of Duke is tied to some...
It's not. I don't hate Duke.
Tied to some
I just-
deep-seated...
I just know they're like the Sisyphean school. They're just gonna keep pushing that rock and
Pushing the rock?
Yeah.
All right, stop paying attention and pay attention to me.
Okay.
So
sorry.
take your phone.
Yes.
You're gonna hit the little messagey.
Oops.
You're close. You're squeezing things. That's
I'm
why.
squeezing
Stop
something. Okay.
Yeah, you're-
There we go. All right.
All right,
hit
so
this.
the
hit
buttons,
that.
man.
Hit that.
So now you're gonna
Not like football, man. You gotta hit the buttons.
you're gonna select recipient. So it's gonna be me.
Oh, I don't know who that
Hit
is.
start,
Okay. Oh, you have to
and now
hit
you're gonna
start?
type your message.
Okay.
Whatever you want your message to be. Your inaugural, first ever sent text message in your 30-something years of existence on the planet.
I have big fingers, which is going to require a stylus, isn't it?
Nope.
Does anybody
It
use anymore?
autocorrects. You'll learn the wonders of that.
Yeah.
Wait, where's shift? Do
you want to capitalize?
Well, yeah, I just want
Then
to
you
put
hit
it
the
up,
little
arrow.
uppy button.
and then boom.
You're using caps on
Oops,
text. You are
oops,
way too
oops,
fancy.
oops.
Backspace, upper right.
No,
No.
there we go. Yay, see, look.
Now
Good.
send it.
Now you hit send, which is a little paper airplane like
That's
your
a paper airplane? Okay. Oops, did I do it?
No.
I didn't. No? Yes? No?
There you go. And now
Nailed it.
And now, how long does it take? Oh, I should have had a...
It's right there.
there it is.
Oh, there it was.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's quick.
Wow. Now, was it quicker because we're right next to each other?
No.
Because it would have been the same if he were at home and I were in
It'll be,
Altoona, right?
It goes from here to a cell tower to another thing, and then it's like
yeah, it'll
over
be
there.
right there.
Okay.
Congratulations, you
Yep.
sent your first
There
text
it was.
message
See?
in your life.
See, there you go.
Yep.
Thanks, you hump.
There you go. I told you. You'd be
Now
the
you
first
can
one.
text anyone you want.
Yay. All right, now.
Yeah.
It's gone into sealed up protecto mode.
No, it's there.
Oh, it's still there.
It
Okay.
just
So
dims
you
after.
just-
It's a battery saving thing.
You
Yep.
just tap it. Okay.
Hold on. I want. Can I?
Yeah,
I wanna
sure.
try-
Do-
I wanna
do
try
whatever-
something
do
real
whatever
quick.
you have to do.
Oh, this is gonna be so much fun. So now I'm gonna go into settings.
Oh no.
Yep, this is gonna be. It's gonna be good. Where's the settings?
You blew up Pat's cell phone.
That's a good
Yeah, but I only did that because Pat got a shitty cell phone. It was to teach him a lesson.
True.
Doug got a good cell phone. So now we're gonna go
Supposedly.
to your ringtone notification sound. Okay. So how do we? Oh, all right.
Somebody already messed with it?
Nope. No. Well, it's not gonna let us load it that way.
The App Store.
Wait, I got
yeah.
how much? How much time do we have?
2
Two.
minutes.
Oh, this isn't
10:28.
gonna be enough time. I gotta find a
It'll
sound
be continued next week.
recorder. Is there a sound
This
recorder?
is next week. Last week was the first week, and this is next week.
Oh, that's right. This is taking a long time.
There's no
sound.
sound recorder. How's there no? There's got to be a sound recorder. How about notes?
Look under voice.
God, voice,
Voce.
visual voicemail, voice search.
Yeah, we gotta set that up too. We gotta get your voicemail set up so you can actually get those 7 messages.
Oh, there's no place for the. Oh, so they're getting the message that says this person has a voicemail that is not set up.
I gotta no.
No, you have 7 messages, so they're getting something.
Okay.
I just have to. I'm just trying to change your text ringtone so it'd be like bing ding 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 ding.
That'd be cool.
That would be pretty
Oh.
annoying. That'd be funny for about a day, and then until you couldn't change it, and you're like, "God damn it, Brad! Why?" Then I just send you text messages at 12:01 a.m. We're like, "Bing, ding, 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 ding."
That, no, these are the best tones ever. Though.
Then
What was the other one for?
Sweetie would be like, "Where did you get that tone?" From Brad. Okay, now I know who to stab. You know,
What was the other one? Hork.
hork, 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 hork. Hark, 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 hark. And just, yeah. Ding, 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 ding. Hark, 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 hark.
Worst duet ever.
That would be the best. And then your alarm can be like, dee, 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 ba, ba, ba. Dee, 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 ba, ba, ba. I really feel like I'll never make it as a voiceover actor, but I feel like I could absolutely make at least $100 to an annoying ringtone.
Those are great, though.